So yeah, that's how I got into the crystals, and I uh, formed my own business, and I also have a website at www.essenceofterra1.com.
Um,
Yeah, yeah, so I'm ready for this.
you
Ready
ready?
and waiting, and oh yes, I couldn't wait to come on the show and talk about this. I
Okay,
was
they say they
excited.
can hear now. Yay!
I was excited.
Yay! I'm so glad. Well, thank you, Essence of Terra. She's gonna come on and tell you everything about what she has going on. It is time for our retired hood rat prayer of the day. Once again, remember it's not about Jehovah, Ishnu, or whoever you may listen to. It's just about putting things out into the universe. Shout out to our girl Tiana White in the building. She said we can hear now. Tiana also has says, "Hey Essence, super proud of you and T Barb. Y'all came a long way from the Eastland Mall days. Oh, we love you, Tiana. Such a sweet.
All my cousins and family and friends that are watching, I love you.
Love you. And I'm glad they can hear now because we lost a few people, but they'll come on back. They'll come on back when they can hear. So today we're gonna bow our heads. If you are driving, remember, don't bow your head then, because I don't want to be blanked. If you have a little accident, keep your eyes on the road, keep focused. But remember, this prayer is just about putting positive things out to the universe. Right. Dear God, thank you so much for bringing us here today. God, we know there is someone who needs your help with their self-esteem, God. We just ask that you give them the gift of confidence, God. We just ask that you give them that gift today so that they may do the things that they need to do in their lives. God, we just ask that you make someone feel good. We know that there is so much going on in the world that makes us feel lowly, but God, we just ask that you strike any depression from a person. We just ask that you bring out the best in each and every person. We ask for better health. We ask for better finances. We ask for better family time. We ask for the knowledge to do better in our everyday lives. We ask for guidance and what it is that our purpose should be, God. We ask for protection, God, each and every day. And we ask for gratitude, God, for someone who is not grateful for this life, who is not grateful for the things that they have, God. We just ask that you put that in their heart and allow them to be grateful, because we know that with gratitude comes abundance. In your name, amen. Wow. That's my little
I know, right?
Little prayer.
Yeah, something. Sometimes you be sounding like a pastor, girl.
Yeah.
You get that flow going. You thinking you in church.
I'm telling you, I am telling you, you know what
You
I mean?
putting that word out there, baby. It kind of make you. It sends some vibrations through your body. You can feel it in your soul.
I feel it.
Come on, Pastor T-Bar.
Come on, you the deacon. You the deacon today. Come on, deacon.
I'm supposed to be up. I get into that voice and start talking like the people down south.
How they talk? Go ahead, tell us how they talk.
Go on in, Pastor. What you talk? Come on, right there. Get on your good foot.
Ow.
Let's talk about it.
Get on the good foot.
Get on the good foot.
Okay, Terra, I love you. Essence of Terra in the building. So, Terra, you know what? You can start with this. And shout out to Cheryl Espinal. That's my cousin in the building. Muse Cosmetics. Make sure you go tap in with her. And Tiana says, Ashe. What's so funny is, as a Black person, ASE do not sound like Ashe, but we know it's it. Ashe sound like it's supposed to be SHAY.
Right.
I don't know. Just sound it out.
But you know how they used to have the words were different way back in the day. Before, the European English came into phase. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're going back to the netta.
You say going back. So let's start off with this. Terra is one of my great friends. Not only is she an amazing healer, an amazing jeweler, making all of the natural jewelry and pieces that you would need. We're also friends. So Terra, how did we meet?
Oh my goodness. I think once I came into when I first became an alkaline vegan, I got into the healing crystals, and I ended up forming my own business. Decided to get my LLC, get me a permit to sell downtown, and end up getting a spot right next to you on Monroe. So man, it was amazing. You know, people come together when they supposed to.
They do.
So, and it just happened. And we took it off from there. I think everywhere she was, I was from the time we met. And we started talking about what I was going through and what I was dealing with becoming an alkaline vegan.
Yes, you was alkaline out, baby.
I was.
And for people who don't know, I know this is not the show, but just give it a little time because we're talking about natural healing. Yeah. Just a little dab of what an alkaline vegan is.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. What I did was I went pretty much cold turkey. Everybody doesn't do that. I quit all meats. I quit all starches, all sugars, all fatty foods. Alkaline is foods that are naturally alkaline pH level of 5 and above. You know, anything below that is basically acidic. Okay. So not good for your body. So everything that I ate, I consumed, I had to make from scratch. That means, and I followed Dr. Sabi's food guide, his food chart, which was not very big at all. It was really, really short.
It's really short.
Really short. And this is during the time that Dr. Sabi was still alive when I discovered him. And I'm telling you, but he did change my life. He really did change my life because I started feeling a lot better, though, when I became an alkaline vegan. I quit all bad things, even smoking. I wasn't really a hardcore drinker. I sipped some wine here or there, but I had all of those things vanished away from me. I didn't even want to do them. I didn't want to feel them. I didn't want to do any of that stuff anymore because I was feeling so good consuming all the alkaline products, the alkaline water. It tastes a lot. It tasted a lot different from regular faucet water.
It definitely does.
And it make you feel better.
And Tiana says helps get all the mucus out of your body.
System, right.
Don't forget, if you're listening on YouTube, every Monday you can listen to us live on YouTube. But every Thursday you can catch us on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music. Detroit is different. Retired Hood Rap Podcast. And so if you want to comment on YouTube, you can. Your comments will pop up on the screen. So make sure you tap in with us. Today we are talking crystal healing. Let's heal. You see everybody rocking the crystals now. I love the fact that a natural lifestyle is becoming more of, some people say a fad, but I hope it's something that we're incorporating because it comes from who we are naturally, right? So we have Terra in the building. She is a crystal healer, a crystal specialist, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what they do. So Terra, how long have you been dealing with crystals? And tell us a little bit about your business, Essence of Terra.
Since 2016 is when I got into it. Like I said, after becoming an alkaline vegan, the ancestors led me into knowing about the earth, things from the earth. Cleansing yourself, taking yourself through purification, detoxing. And crystals got a lot of healing properties, a lot of good benefits to crystal healing. So that's when I got into it for the most part of it.
Oh, I keep messing up.
So yeah. A lot of my crystals that I have, I use them for myself and for my business as well, that I create and customize my customers' customized pieces. I actually meditate with them.
Okay.
I do a lot with my crystals. I even put them in my spiritual baths.
Okay. Yeah. So what is a spiritual bath for people who may not know? Because I'm a little lost on that. You hearing about, I saw somebody have some Mississippi water or some special water, spiritual bath, Florida water. And you hear like now a lot of people are making things synonymous with cultures like voodoo and things like that. So enlighten us. What is a spiritual bath?
A spiritual bath is like purification, detoxing, mentally, physically, emotionally. It give you that calmness and peace. I actually use herbs and crystals, and I add them to my water. Salt, sea salt, and you add them to your bath water. It helps cleanse you and detox you. There's a lot of, like I said, a lot of benefits to each and every crystals that they can do a lot for your mind, body, and spirit. So I added to my water. Sometimes I add me some candles. I actually sage before I do the spiritual bath to clear any bad energy around that area.
And shout out to Corleone, the comedian. Heal the mind, body, and align the soul through heal and spill practices. Go back to the real Black roots.
Yes.
Now, you even mentioned sage, right?
Yes.
So we'll start there. Because sage is it's been around for thousands of years, but it seems to be a newer phenomenon if you ask today's Black person. So what is sage and what does it do? How do you use it?
Sage is a natural herb, and most of us probably have it in our cabinets that we use every day in our foods. Sage, we use a lot of sage in our dresses and dealing with chicken and seasonings. But
because at first that's all I had seen sage was in some dressing. You're right. Yeah.
But sage come in the whole leaf where it being crushed up, and you could actually use sage for teas. You could use sage for clarity. That means saging your home, your office, your space. You could do a lot with sage. That's cleansing the body, and you want to take all that negative energy from around you and clearing you from head to toe. And sage is good for almost anything you can think of, for purification of everything around you. Even when other people come in your space, you can sage them too, honey.
So, and then another interesting fact about sage, a lot of people don't know, is that sage kills 90% of airborne bacteria.
Yes.
So that's why when someone was explaining to me, you know how they say back in the day when they was like, well, sage gets rid of bad energy. Well, that's what they were using to get rid of bacteria. They consider bacteria as bad energy. So for people who are allergic to a Lysol, or feels that some of those have too many chemicals on it, you can actually clear the corona up out your house. The corona up out your house with some sage. I mean, and it is a scientifically proven fact.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so sage, and there are different levels of sage. So do you use sage daily?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I smudge a lot.
What is smudging?
Smudging is with the smoke. You lighten your sage. It's a sage stick. And you light your sage stick and you smudge everywhere. That's the smoke.
Okay.
And you go all around your air. I smudge myself as well every day before I start off doing anything.
Okay.
Just to set your intentions and what you want to do for that day and have that positive mind, that positive feeling. So you just want to start off with just peace and serenity. So I sage my area before I start working. Sage my whole entire room. But keep a window open. Keep a window open when you're saging. You want to have the windows open.
Okay. You say you don't want to get half the smoke. Can you get half the sage smoke? I know that's a ghetto question.
That's, releasing your that negative energy out the window.
Okay.
Away from you, away from the home. Have a window open. Let it flow out the window. Basically letting it go. Clearing anything that is not good for you. You want to feel good. And that sage give you that feeling. And like you said, getting rid of bacteria, getting of negative energy. Anything that is not good for you or your space.
That's what
especially for me being a creator, art, making my jewelry. It just feels good. It make me feel good.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's sage. Yeah. So if you haven't, go get you some sage. Tap in. Right. Tiana says sage clean everything. When clearing your house, make sure you get the corners and go clockwise. Right. Thank you for the tip. She says starting at the door. So we appreciate that. For everybody that's just tuning in, it's the Retired Hood Rat Podcast live every Monday on YouTube. You can go to my YouTube channel, Comedian T Barb. Just click like, subscribe. You can see all the shows. And every Thursday, we drop these same new episodes on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. So go over to Spotify, put in Retired Hood Rat Podcast.
That's right.
And go ahead and subscribe so you can get all of the new episodes. And we've had a little bit of everybody. And if you want to advertise with us, get at me, tbarbentertainment@gmail.com. So, Terra, let's get off into this. You brought some of your crystals.
Yes, I did.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit about, and that's why you got to be on YouTube. Yeah. On Spotify, you can hear what we're saying, but if you want to see, you go on YouTube. Right. So tell us about some of the crystals, what they mean, and why you should use different crystals for different things.
So let's get into it by saying, if you want to know crystals for beginners.
Okay.
Let's talk beginners.
Let's talk crystals for beginners.
Not getting all into that hard, stuff that you got to research later.
Right.
So everything that you do learn, you want to actually do your research yourself. So from what anybody else is telling you. So when it comes to crystal and you want to learn more about crystals, you ask yourself, what do I want to use the crystal for? Do I want it for peace? Do I need wealth in my life? Do I need love? Do I need clarity of something? What do I need? Do I need it for anxiety? So the one thing I tell everybody, Google can be your best friend. So you look up and you Google a stone, say, I want a stone for peace. You Google that stone, it'll pull up every stone that gives you peace. It'll pull up every stone if you want wealth. It'll pull up every stone for new beginnings.
Well, we want to know. Okay, so let's start with that.
Okay.
What is a stone that you can use for peace?
Oh my goodness. Rose quartz.
Okay, rose quartz.
This is rose.
So what can you describe for the people that are listening online and can't see? Can you describe what the rose quartz looks like? And
Rose quartz, it is lined up with our chakra, and it's for the heart. That's your heart chakra.
Okay.
Uses rose quartz for the heart, for peace, for love, for serenity, for calmness. It's just all around. It's a good stone.
And you suggest, so with the stones also, so rose quartz, you say, is for peace, for serenity. How would you suggest, are there ways to wear different stones to optimize their use?
Well, you can actually wear them as jewelry, from necklaces to rings to anklets. You can also put stones in your purse, carry them on you. You could some people carry them in their bra, carry stones in their bra. I make keychains out of them. I make lock jewelry out of them. You can put them in your pockets. Most people carry them in their pockets, their purses, their wallets, in their cars, on their rear view mirrors, hanging in their rear view windows of their cars. I got bigger pieces that you can put in your home or office spaces to clear those energies.
That's for the rose quartz. Yeah. Somebody asked, shout out to Blasphemous Debate, what's the wealth stone? And also says, how long does it take to work?
Well, you got plenty of wealth stones. One of them in particular I love is pyrite. That's what they used to call fool's gold, your good luck stone. You also have peridot they use to draw money in, peridot.
Okay.
It's a light green stone, and they can actually Google peridot.
Peridot.
Yeah, peridot.
And this is the wealth stone, and it's green.
It's a money growing stone. It's a money drawing stone.
Okay.
Yes, peridot. I use pyrite for drawing in money, but the one thing about anything you want is really manifesting it. If you want it, you got to see it. You got to walk it. You got to talk it. You got to live it. You got to put yourself in it. Whatever you want, it got to be, you got to put your intentions on what you want, especially into the crystals if you want it to work for you. So, yeah, Paradigm, Tiger's Eye. This is
Tiger's Eye is money stone. Yes. Okay.
Pyrites, you got so many of them. And like I said, you can Google, pull up money stones, and it will bring up every stone that you can manifest with the drawing money.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Do we know the origin of why they say, and shout out to my boy, my homeboy say you slinging rock.
In so many words, you can, and people do.
My boy Elijah say you slinging rock. Accomplished poet in the city of Detroit. Elijah say. He said also says that diamond is a wealth stone. Is diamonds considered a wealth stone?
Well, they made it to be. I think any stone can be a wealth stone if you manifest what you want and put your intentions in.
Tiana also says Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi.
Is stone. You know what's so crazy? I don't say what's so crazy. That's just a saying that I say. But a good thing about that is that you touched on was the manifestation part, because faith without works is dead. So there are so many people that think that, hey, I'm going to put this stone down and sit down, and that's how it works. But it really works based on these things are just tools to add to it, what you already manifest. Exactly. Can you speak on that a little bit? Because I think some people are coming into this thinking, oh, this crystal, I'm going to sit it here and this is how it works.
No.
It works in conjunction with you, correct?
Yes. That means anything, any tools, and like you said, crystals, it can be from saging, it can be from meditating, that I bring into my life to incorporate what I need for me. That means putting what I need for me. These are the things that I'm using that I found out that can actually help me in my journey, my healing journey. So it's really up to the individual what they want in their life to make them feel good and get in the space that they want to be in that's comfortable for them. You know, whatever they desire, you really gotta feel it. And crystals do help me with that when I wear them, when I smudge, when I do crystal healing bag, because it's all about healing. And it's all about believing and setting your intentions on everything that you want in your life and what you don't want, what you want to get rid of. You're going to speak that into existence.
Period. So okay, here we go. So let's get off into what are some of your favorite stones, let's say, that you like to wear and you use daily, and why?
Let's say one of
because if you the stone lady and you have your favorites, there has to be something with it, right?
Yes. And one of my favorite stones is clear quartz. Okay. And I'm wearing that right now.
So what's the difference between the clear quartz and the rose quartz? Because you just told us about rose. Right. Now you're saying clear.
Clear quartz, you got rose quartz, you got clear quartz, and you have amethyst. They're all quartz. They all in the family together. But they have, some of them have different benefits and different meanings. So the quartz amplifies and mental energy. It increases the effectiveness of the stone. It promotes clarity and patience. You know, that's what the clear quartz give you.
Okay, so it do the same thing edibles do. Only, but you don't have to eat it. Okay.
I'm telling you, but it's still it's healing.
No, I'm just messing with you.
It's still herbs in those too.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
Let's keep it real. All from the earth.
Yes, but they all clear quartz, rose quartz, amethyst quartz. They all still quartz, so they all still in the family. But one thing that rose quartz and amethyst does. If those two quartz get too much sunlight, they'll go back into the stage of looking like a clear quartz. When it gets too much sunlight for just speaking a little bit about quartz. And
because I'm pretty sure if we're talking, don't forget it's the Retired Hood Rat podcast, we are talking natural healing crystals, which have been exploding, and now you're seeing people with waist beads and different natural pieces. So we're really getting into what does that mean, what is that, and what's that all about. We have Essence of Terra in the building as our guest. She is amazing, and she is giving us a whole tutorial on different crystals, different healings, and what those things mean. Okay, so the quartz family. Yeah. Because people do, if I'm new to crystals and I hear quartz, I'm thinking all quartz are the same. Do you know how many quartz there are in the quartz family?
The amount of numbers, I know the ones that I know, but there's a lot of different quartz. There's smoky quartz, clear quartz, amethyst quartz, rose quartz. There's a lot of different quartz and a lot of crystals all over the world. So all over the world, crystals but most of them originated from Africa.
Okay.
A lot of these crystals come from Africa, but they are all over. We even have crystals here in Michigan.
Yeah, but you know what's so cool about that is that I just read something about Uganda finding this large deposits of gold, making them instantly one of the richest nation in the world. Wow.
And everybody want their hand on it.
Everybody. I'm glad that this ain't back in the day when we was letting them get their hand on it. I hope that historically things have taught them.
Well, I hear they stopping them. They not letting them. So, hey.
Well, we're gonna have to really keep our eye on that.
That's where they go mining at, right?
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of where the diamonds come from.
Yeah.
And who's to say the diamonds is the richest stone? Because it isn't. You know that, right?
Yeah, no. Diamond is not even in the top 10 of richest stones. Yeah. I think that a lot of people don't understand that the De Beers company and the De Beers family is who made diamonds popular. They're the ones who gave diamonds any type of financial value, and they're the ones who told you that you need to buy a diamond that's 2 times the amount. That's why when you leave with a diamond, you lose the value immediately versus when you buy gold. When you buy gold, the value retains. When you buy diamonds, you lose the value immediately.
But to me, a diamond is just like any other crystal.
Retains when you buy diamonds.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, it's a stone out of the ground, right?
Right.
Like any other stone. Who is you to put a value on something that could be good for your life?
Well, that's the way
scientists, you know.
That's America.
Yeah.
Our job,
they did it.
Their job is to put a value on everything. That's why I was telling somebody like, yo, you know, with the Juneteenth thing, a lot of people were upset at Walmart and different companies for trying to put a value on Juneteenth. But you got to think about this. They selling all the Irish lucky for St. Patrick's Day. Cinco de Mayo. They're going to exploit each and every holiday that they can. That's the American way. So I don't know if we thought Juneteenth was going to be any different. But it's the way it is. The best thing we can do is to capitalize off of our own, which is why I love the fact that the culture is embracing crystals, because crystals' origin are our origin, right? Africa, which is everybody's origin, if you think about it. So how can the everyday person just use crystal? Like, I understand we talked about jewelry, we talked about spiritual baths, that type of thing. But if I'm a novice, if I'm new to crystal healing, which if you just tuning in, we are talking crystal healing and all things natural with our special guest, Essence of Terra, in the building, the beautiful Terra in the building. It's the Retired Hood Rat Podcast. Don't forget, check me out on TikTok, comedian T Barb. Check me out on Instagram. I am T Barb. I am so close to 10K. So if y'all really want to help a sister out, go over to Instagram. I am T B ARB. I am T Barb. If you already follow me, post your favorite Only in Detroit video. Tag me so I can get some credit and we can boost it up. Because if I get to this 10K, I'm gonna be dancing. I might even twerk in the camera for y'all with a crystal on my booty. With a crystal on my booty. So get with that. Let's acknowledge some of our comments real quick too. Tiana says everybody should get hematite. It takes negative energy, so it won't go to you. And then Joe says better woman preferred princess cut diamond over any other stone. Well, not me. Not me, Joe. Right. I know who Joe is anyway, but not me, Joe. I saw the profile picture, knew who that was immediately.
Hematite is a good stone. It is.
And tell us a little bit about hematite.
Hematite is a stone that blocks and absorbs, blocks negative energy. So hematite helps with attain self-control, inner peace. And they also say it helps improve your memory too.
Okay. Oh, really?
And they say hematite is good for your blood, your iron.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, hemoglobin.
Yes.
Exactly. So if you think about if you want to play with word origin,
right?
Hemoglobin, hematite, seems like that would go.
And it's good for healing. You know, hematite. That's one of my top 10s. Let me put it that way. One of my top 10 favorite healing stones is hematite for me.
So give me your top 3 stones.
My top 3.
That's what we're talking about for the new person who is new to stones, who doesn't know as much and does not want to be confused by all of the stones.
Some common ones.
Common ones and common ways that they can incorporate them into their life.
Clear quartz, one of the main ones that is known. I would say one of my other ones is hematite. I always keep hematite around me. It's in my purse too as well to keep away negative things. One of my highest, my top, I keep in the 4 corners of my home. Black is one of the most powerful stones you can have. Is black tourmaline.
Okay, tell us a little bit about the black tourmaline.
Black tourmaline wards off evilness, evil spirits, evil things in your home. You know how people bring that bad stuff in your home when they come enter in your doorway. You know, it's black tourmaline. You know, when you got bad things going on, it blocks that when you even going outside. I keep tourmaline on me to keep me safe.
Okay. So tourmaline is for safety. Let me ask you this, because one of the stones that we did not tap on
is what?
And I know it's a lot of people out here there's a lot of lonely people out here. What about for love?
Let me tell you, amethyst is for a part of love. Rose quartz is your love stone. That's one of those stones. You can use clear quartz. Clear quartz is like a generator to generate what you feel. You putting what your intentions want to. You want love. You ask for it, and you shall receive it.
Okay.
But you gotta believe in the love.
You gotta believe. Gotta believe. Gotta believe in me. You gotta believe in me. Yeah. You know I had to do that because you said believe in love. And so I had to sing a little love song. Believe in love.
Also, green aventurine is your love stone. That's for the heart as well.
Okay, what's the stone to keep these niggas from cheating? Which one?
Oh,
it's like, nah. What's the anti nigga stop?
You gotta manifest that.
You say put one of them green stones down his drawers. Put them in his drawers. And maybe he might not.
I need anything that somebody doing wrong, you probably want to keep that hematite on you.
Put a hematite under his balls. Put one under his balls.
Get rid of that negative energy,
Put a little.
That tourmaline to ward off them bad spirits in them.
Okay. Somebody want to know what get rid of genital warts. Somebody want to know how to clear up chlamydia with a stone. Can they put a rose quartz on their coochie?
Hey, you're gonna have to go out there to the Russia village. To the Russia village.
How do we clear up some bad breath? Can I put a little clear quartz where a wisdom tooth need to be pulled out and then bring it out?
Eating partially, I heard. It's an herb you can use for that.
Well, chlorophyll. I just heard about chlorophyll, which is supposed to be for bodily odors. So, the natural deodorant, you got to refresh that joint about 3 times a day. So I'm trying to add a little chlorophyll to it because, baby, I'm going to tell you like this. This is a little sad note since we talking natural. It's Retired Hood Rat Podcast, right? Listen, when you first start natural deodorants, it is a play on your psyche because you be a little musty, right? You be a little musty. I'm just being honest, right? So you just so worried about why you musty. Then you keep trying to use it because when you use a natural deodorant, you can't give up. Your body has to get acclimated to it. But let me tell you something. My left armpit is not having it. The right one, she be on it. She fresh. That left one be like, baby, I miss Secret. The left one be like, I miss Mitchell. The left one be like, I need some Dove, bitch. I be like, you know what? Hold on. So I started the chlorophyll a little bit just to see if it's gonna help that left. Because that left one, baby, I'm putting deodorant on her every hour on the hour. That's why everybody want to hug me. I hug you from the right just in case that left one want to cut up. She musty like an onion. But she be like, I don't want to be as fresh as the other one. This is my hood rat armpit. This one retired. So my left armpit is a hood rat still.
Well, I think everybody who became vegan or alkaline vegan experienced some of those similar situations because your body changes.
Yes, it does.
And it goes through that detoxification. So, and it get impure again, purified.
Right.
So,
and shout out to TikTok. My girl Jessica Ray Brown said mine's turned dark when she tried it.
So, because what they call it when it's coming out of your body.
Yeah, it's detoxing.
And so your skin will get dark and then that will clear. It'll clear away and it'll go away after that.
Well, a lot of times, because I even learned this with like certain medications, like if people take topicals and stuff, it brings everything to the surface. That's right. And then it starts to work to clear it. So you have to understand that that's why a lot of times when people try natural deodorants, they do end up musty because it's bringing out all of those toxins. Then they clear
and
it up.
You go through some dryness phases, itchy phases, sweating, your pores, everything is just coming out of your pores.
Yeah.
So, and it was a little rough for me at the beginning, but I made it through.
So, it was a little rough.
I'm slid a little bit. I'm slid. So.
Look at you. I'm just saying, I'm still on it. Walk around smelling like a little Salisbury steak from time to time, but it's okay. That's why I like dating me an older man, because the older man like to smell the onions anyway. He like the little onion, the little steak. He like some little liver. Oh my God. Give me an old man want some little liver.
You like, girl, I like that.
Ooh, come on over here. Let me get another little whiff of that little.
Look, that's natural. That's natural. That's all natural.
Shout out to my auntie Chantel who always talk about men like a little musk. They like a little. She talking. They like that musky, not musk. She said musk with a K. They're like a little musk.
You know how we all have our natural body sense, right?
Uh-huh.
So we got that natural smell when you get out the shower, but you don't put on anything. So your natural smell will come out, but that's just you. And then they said it has a lot to do with the pH balance, in your body.
It's a lot of pHs off.
I know.
The pHs be off.
Yeah, so.
What crystal can somebody put in their drawers to get their pH back, Terra? If your pH is off, what crystal can you drop in them drawers?
some red jasper. Some red jasper, because that dealing with the root. That deals with the root.
So ladies, if your pH off, after you go put some red jasper in your drawers, and it's gonna clear it up.
It's a stabilizer, okay? It stabilizes during times of stress, and it protects the emotional environment with people or things which are not good for you.
Okay. So that's red jasper.
Then that aligns with your chakra. That is where that's the crystal for the root.
Okay.
So you got different chakras and different crystals.
So before we get out of here, we talking natural. Yes. Can you break down what are the chakras in the body and what do they do?
These are chakras that are aligned. They say we have more than just 7 chakras in our body. Some people said it's 21 chakras throughout our body.
Okay.
Some said it was 31. But the main ones I focus on is the 7 chakra that is aligned in our body.
Okay.
Which is the top, your crown.
Okay.
Your crown is the clear
crown chakra. Then the throat chakra.
Yeah, but you go to the pineal gland, which is the third eye.
Okay,
chakra.
The third eye chakra.
Yeah, then that's usually.
What if people can't see with their first 2 eyes? Well, the third eye. Is the third eye affected?
I ain't really gonna get into the third eye, the pineal gland.
It's the third eye.
Yeah. People can do a lot of research on that because it's a lot going on for the third eye chakra. You know, that goes deep, baby. Then you got the throat chakra for, communication.
So we never knew when that boy was saying throat baby. Yeah. He was talking about the chakra. And he was really being deep.
Right.
Okay.
And that chakra is the blue chakra, like lapis, lapis lazuli. It's one of the chakras you could use for throat chakra. Then you have your heart chakra, which is rose quartz or green aventurine.
Okay.
Then you have your sacral.
Okay, sacral,
which is your citrine.
Your tummy.
Yeah. And solar plex. And that is your carnelian chakra.
Carnelian. Okay, so look, what if you can't pronounce the words? Yeah. What if you do it work less if I don't say it right?
Yeah, no. It's your intentions, remember?
Okay.
It's already in you what you want for yourself.
So this the solar plex. Then what's the next chakra? The coochie chakra.
You got solar, sacral, then your root.
Okay, root. Okay.
Root is last, and that's the red jasper.
And that's the coochie chakra.
That's
right. It's the root. Okay. The root chakra, aka
so those are
coochie
your
chakra.
7 chakras: your crown, your third eye, your throat, heart, solar, sacral, and root.
That's what I'm talking about, the chakra. Shout out to everybody on TikTok. You know, we go live on all our platforms. Don't forget, each and every Monday, you can catch us live right on YouTube. You can leave some comments. Shout out to everybody who's been commenting. We love you so much. But every Thursday, each episode is downloaded to Spotify, Google Play. This is just the preview of the episode. But if you want to listen to all my podcasts, go like Retired Hood Rat Podcast on Spotify. We are on the Detroit is Different network. Shout out to A Lot of Studio each and every Thursday. A Lot of Studio is an outdoor platform and a 501c3 that has different panels and live music here in Detroit every Thursday from 5 to 9. Last week we had Anthony Adams, Twinetta Ingram, who came out and talked about real estate and home ownership. Next week they'll have someone else. So every Thursday, 5 to 9 is free. 1654 Clements. If you're in the D, come through and check out A Lot of Studio. And don't forget, if you want to advertise with me, you want to be down with T-Barb, it's tbarbentertainment@gmail.com. You can also go to my website, www.tbarbisfunny.com. Big Will 61 say, I'm funny, and he got a little A1 sauce for that liver. Not A1 sauce. Liver is so nasty, but it's good for you though. Shout out to everybody say you like my red hair. I appreciate it. My girl Kalina B was laughing at us. We got Essence of Terra in the building. Don't forget, all week long, you want to see my schedule, you want to see everything that I'm doing, catch up with me. Don't forget, we are live every other week on the podcast. Thank you for all the likes for shutting it down. Shout out to the Mackenzie Stags in the building. I gotta give me a little applause for that.
Yes.
Stagnation. I got to hang out with some of my high school homegirls. I am a Mackenzie Stag out the best high school all class picnic in the city. Yes, I said it, only in Detroit.
Yeah, you was looking fly.
I was looking cute. Fly. I was acting up. It's a hot girl summer. Hot girl summer.
Little hot shorts on.
Yeah, baby. I had to squeeze up in them things. They were so tight, my drawers were showing. I had the little Ethica drawers. You know how guys be showing they Ethica drawers. I was showing that. Look at me, got my little. I've been practicing how to stick my tongue out. It sounds so retarded because I kept doing like that. Now, but I know how to be cuter with it. I'm trying to be a girl because I'm really. I shout out to my baby daddy who said I'm a boy and a girl in one. He said I act like a girl and a guy at the same time. I agree. So look. I had to practice how to stick my tongue out. That's it, because I kept doing like that.
Just get in the mirror, just start practicing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because I wanted it to look cute. Lord. That's what the young girls is doing, sticking their tongue out, and I wanted it to look cute. Like, because I got a short tongue. I ain't got one of them touch your throat tongues.
My tongue out, I might catch a fly.
Yeah, you might. You never know.
Nobody sticking their tongue out.
Now I'm talking about it's Retire Rap Podcast. Oh my God, time goes by so fast. Yeah, Terra, give us your outro. How can they find you? How can they order the pieces from you? Yeah. She has amazing pieces, by the way.
Yes, I do. Just to show some of my people follow me. This is one of my pieces that I created. Essence of Terra. All handmade. This is an amethyst cluster. This is an all-around protective stones for everything you can think of. This is a powerful stone as well. And I created all my materials is made out of copper, 100% pure copper. Copper is also good physically for us. It's good for inflammation. It's good for pain. I work with a lot of copper. Yes, I do. And I have my website. You can find some of these pieces on my website at www.essenceofterra1.com. And you can follow me on my Facebook page, Essence of Terra TC, on my Instagram page, Essence of Terra Jewelry. Yes, you can find them all there. I do customize pieces for anyone that would like one for me to create for you. I do crowns, I do anklets, rings, necklaces, you think toe rings, earring cups.
She said she putting a ring on the toe.
Waist bead. It's summertime. You want to be summertime fine, you need to get with me, Essence of Terra, baby.
And she does all of my waist beads. Yes. So for everybody that is tuning in, we're gonna do our plug. So she does all my waist beads. So these are my waist beads. They hang right on my stretch marks, y'all. So they stretch mark accessories. They good for your stretch marks. They make them look better.
Stretch mark.
Accessories. Yeah, waist beads, a stretch mark.
Coming up with something wrong with her.
Something is wrong with me. Shout out to Mastery 1974. Say shout out for the dimples from the D-Town, but from Dallas. Dallas been tapping in a lot on my TikTok, so hopefully they get me down in Dallas soon. Terra, one more time for that social media and how they can get in touch with you.
You can get in touch with me on Facebook at Essence of Terra TC. That's ESSENCOFTERRA TC. Okay. And on my Instagram, Essence of Terra Jewelry. Yes.
Yeah.
And my website at www.essenceofterra1.com.
Let's do it. Thank you so much, Terra, for coming through the Retired Hood Rat podcast today. Don't forget, if you want to keep up with me, I'm your host, comedian T Barb. That's TBARB. I'm on Instagram. I am T Barb. That's IAM TBARB. TikTok, comedian T Barb. Facebook, comedian T Barb. I also have a backup page on TikTok in case they shut me down because they be fucking with me. It's called T Barb is Detroit. So make sure. I'm a little rough around the edges, but it's okay, boo boo. I'm a little rough around the edges.
Keeping it real.
I'm a retired hood rat, baby. That's relapse right. Is a part of recovery, okay? Relapse is a part of recovery.
Faith over fear, baby.
Faith over fear. Yeah. Don't forget, you can get my book. My cookbook is on flash sale right now. Yeah. The Hood Rat Kitchen. The Hood Rat Kitchen. If you want to follow the show, Retired Hood Rat Mornings on Instagram. We love you guys. We only have an hour. We'll see you in 2 more weeks with Mike Larry, the incomparable, hilarious Mike Larry will be coming on to talk about his one-man show, talk about his comedy journey, and that is our next guest. And until next time, guess what, y'all? Love, light, and laughter. I feel like I stole that from Kevin Hart, but I'm saying it today. Love y'all, and I'm out.